Well, today I saw a ton of bear sign, both black bear and grizzly, and so I thought I would make a bear trap. This is a deadfall. It's called the Joe Kowalchuk deadfall trap. Most of it's in place here, but I'll show you what I've done. Key thing is down there, right down there, that's the trigger stick. That has to get anchored by these guys. This stick and that stick have notches top and bottom, which intercept the other notches that go across. This is a tree that's been cut and cleaned off and leveled. This is the killer stick, and that's the other log on the bottom. So what happens is the bear goes underneath here like this, gets that bait, which is right there at the bottom. It's about 50 inches between here and here, more or less, between the kill log and the trigger, about 50 inches. It's got heavy logs supporting on both sides all the way around, so the bear has no choice. You would normally pile stuff up in here so the bear can't get in there. You can keep the birds off, etc., with a little cage on top. Bear comes along, reaches in there, swats that food right there, boom, and down it comes. What happens is the trigger stick flies out of the way, and these two guys fall right in and kill that bear. There you go, the Joe Kowalchuk deadfall bear trap. It's called Joe Kowalchuk because that's the guy that wrote the piece of the book that I read from 1975. Manitoba Trapper's Guide. Figured I better show a close-up of this. So this trigger stick down here is notched. So that notch, it's actually smoothed off and sharpened. The tree that's been cut has been cleaned off on one side, and it's got a short step on it here. The actual trigger stick sits up on top like so. You can see that it's actually got a bit of a groove on the one end, so the logs sit in it. Flat on the bottom that sits across the top, and then it's got a bit of a bevel on the end. That bevel and the trigger stick down below, this is the actual trigger stick, I guess, have a notch. And so that notch intercepts down there like so. And then the notch on the top holds it. And then it's actually important to see the view from above. So looking down, you can see that the toggle stick here that's holding the weight is not squared to the trap. It's actually offset. And so that means when the bear reaches in and hits it, they won't hit this stick, they'll hit the bait stick instead. And also means it's more likely to flip out of the way and seems to trigger a bit easier that way. If it's in line, it doesn't seem to trigger quite the same. For some reason, the physics are better over here. So it goes like that.